Da, da, da. What's up, people? Hanging out. Oh, let me do a few things as we hang out for just a second. We'll wait for everybody to get in. Wait for a few people to get in. We're vibing. Hope you guys are doing okay, though. Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh. Hold on, I'm messing everything up. On Twitch. There we go. Like I said, hope you guys are doing well. We're hanging out today. We're back on max raids, which is, you know, a little terrifying. I haven't been back here in a few days. Hey Abyss, how's PermaDeath going? Pretty good. We're only back, so we only did Monday, Tuesday on it, so we haven't been back since Tuesday, but we're going pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good. So, okay, this is our little base currently. I'm going to keep myself paused for just a moment while I do one or two things, because the max raids really likes to fucking throw raids. Obviously, but it gets like a lot sometimes. Actually, we'll see if we get raided. We'll start off the day right. We'll see if we get raided. Okay. Okay. We got all this. Alright, we're ready. Ready to go. So, okay, what's up, Gaming JD? Sorry. I was just, I was making sure everything was going good. Alright. So, we're back on max raids. We're back on permadeath. If we die, the world gets deleted. There are raids everywhere. Now, I do want to look something up because I was a little, I don't know. I got a little bit scared yesterday because I realized there may be more raids that happen out in the open world than I was thinking about. So I need to make sure I know which ones cause that. I think it's bone mass, though. It is. Oh, okay, never mind, though. But you have to be close to base structures. Okay. The wolf one's the only one out and about. What's up, tree hugger? Hold on, was it your... One second. It might have been your stuff that I was seeing last night. It was your stuff that I was seeing last night. Your builds that you posted in the server last night were really cool. I really like the core wood usage of it. That is the type of vibe that I try and go for on a lot of my bases. Yeah, alright. So, wow, we need better food. Yeah, we're hanging out. So last episode we got to last stream. The last episode, you guys get the vibe. We found bone mass, we got to the swamp. Now, we're not going to kill bone mass, but we still need to completely progress the swamp. So, let's look how our iron supply is doing. And we're building this base up. This cute little base. So, how are we doing with this? We got hella core wood. We're about to start making core wood into coal is what we're about to start doing. That's what I think we should be doing. Oh, and then we have a bit more iron to smelt, and we have a good amount of iron to use. Let's start using this crap. What am I doing? I think I was just kind of hanging out waiting. I don't think I have... I'm not even going to go up there and check. I think I have the better boat. I think I have the good boat. Okay, we need deer hide for the iron. Shoot, dude. I really don't know if I have the better boat or not. Now would be a bad time to get raided. Let's at least throw on some stam food if we're going to go down there. Hold on. Ooh. Alright, let's go down there real fast. Thank you, brother. How are you doing? Pretty good. Been pretty solid. My new character. I killed the first boss on the 3rd day. Heck yeah. Yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good, Tree Hugger. Thanks for asking. All right. I figured you meant. All right. No, I do not have the good boat. Okay. There's a chance I have the good boat in the swamp. I severely doubt it. So, yeah, this is our vibe. This is our base from. Okay. Oh, we have a lot of stuff down here. Forgot about this. This is our base from last time. It's a sick base. I'm vibing with it. Good to hear you're doing good, man. Yeah. What's up, Eyeless Leech? How you doing? Oh. There's really only one thing in the entire world that I'm not vibing with right now, and that's the fact that it's starting to become warm enough that spiders decide they want to be in my house, which is not as cool as it, you know. It'd be cool if they just didn't, but that's fine. Other than that, I'm vibing. That's been not as fun as, you know, as other things though. That's been not so chill. Let's put those in there with those. Let's put these in there with these. Oh, we got a lot of ancient seeds. Not like we'll ever be able to use them. Okay, so if we don't have the better boat, we need to just keep 10 of this aside. Holy leather scraps, dude. We got so much stuff. Spiders, no thank you. Yeah, no, I don't vibe with them. Like, I don't vibe with them that much, and especially one of the kinds that I got that I've been finding in my house. Because if I get bit, that's gonna fucking suck. If a wolf spider bites me, it will just kind of be not as fun. Brown recluse bite is different, and like I said, I've killed like 3. Killed one yesterday under my desk where I put my feet, which I don't vibe with at all. But other than that, it's been really good. I like the look of the boat that you need to get to the Ashlands. It's okay. It looks cool. It's not that functional. Like, it works to get you to the Ashlands, but fighting from it, because you're so deep down in it, is kind of hell, and it's kind of easy to fall off of if you're trying to fight from the side. It's a cool boat, though. Okay. What do we need for iron gear? We need an upgrade for iron gear. Hold on. We have more chains than that? No. We don't. Let me... Oh, that's what I need to do then. I need to upgrade this first. I can make the iron helmet. Which, you know, I probably should do. How much are we looking at as an increase here? Really only 4 armor per piece. But we're talking we could upgrade it, so. I went on my leg yesterday and I was in a level of calm that I found unnerving afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, no. Like I said, some of them don't bother me. It's like, I'm like, alright, dude, you're hanging out. But some of them, like I said, if they're gonna bite me and make my skin start to fall off, that's not as cool, especially if they're where I put my feet. We have no anything that I needed. Okay. Alright. That put aside. We have coal, right? Hold on. So we go get more copper. I feel like we need more copper because we need the forge upgrade to happen. Hold on. What forge upgrades can I make? The 2 bronze ones seems like the best. Actually, some of the iron ones also seem like the best though. We haven't really made the forge area yet. Shoot, can we fit it back here? I don't know. Alright. We'll assume that I can't. We'll get it like... We'll get it like right here. I'm gonna need to move that when the bellows come, but... I want to put my walls up around this real quick. Because this is starting to look like a really cool base. But... I am a little worried about how a lot of things are going to fit in here, like the Yalder table and that kind of stuff, but actually maybe we'll try and squeeze it back in this corner. Just for the safety of building quaint and close, maybe we'll try and do that. Hold on. I may need some of them to not be so close in this corner, but some of the upgrades, but that might work. That's fine, if a tiny bit's sticking through. Okay, then we'll have to do that entire side as well. Wolf spiders are out here giving you necrosis? No, brown recluse will do that. No, the wolf spiders don't bother me. The other ones will do that. Okay, we need to eat. I need to be eating better food is what I need to be doing, but I need to make better food is what I need to be doing. Sausages. Did we make sausages yesterday? We did not. We don't have enough entrails. Shoot. Every time I get back on a server that I haven't been on in a few days, I'm like, man, what the hell was I doing? I feel like I've set myself up for failure some of these times. Okay. We could definitely make more Ratask meat if I wanted it. I haven't really used it yet. How often are you getting brown recluse? Yesterday, twice. Like I said, one under my desk. Which, my apartment sprayed for them yesterday, or 2 days ago. So, maybe that kind of pissed them off and got them to just come out of wherever they were chilling at. And maybe we're done with that for the season. I can hope so. I can hope so with all my heart. I guess it doesn't matter which hole this is in. We'll go ahead and do this for now. Copper. Alright, we're gonna go get more copper because I don't know what else to go get. We're gonna get honey so I don't get absolutely whacked instantly. Okay, we got comfort, we got rested. Let's get moving. Let's get out away from our base before anything really stupid happens. Stop. Tea. The morning vibe is tea. Some days it's not, some days it's water with caffeinated lemonade packet. Today it's tea. You know, that seems like a really stupid spot to mine from. Let's go over here. I really don't want to fall into the hole with only 70 health. That would really suck. We not. Whatever's over here. Oh, there's a lot more than a... Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god. What the f... What is happening? I love living in the Black Forest. Dude, what is happening? Don't know if I can parry that. Dude, what? What spawns are these? That's not a raid, dude. That's just the game hating me. Just come over here. What's up, Rhythm? You pissed off the Lorax? Dude, I guess. I swear Great Orphs are like the mineral rights version of the Lorax. Like, you're mining in our forest? And they're just over there, dude. It's always when I'm mining. I get that it makes a lot of noise, but Jesus. Hold on. I'm pulling up the notepad real quick. Gotta remember things for later. This is how we get shorts. We remember what's happening. We remember what's happening when it's happening. That makes it a lot easier. Speaking of, there's a new short that got posted when stream started of me getting absolutely mauled by modded mountains creatures yesterday. Couldn't show the entire thing, but those of you who were here for it know exactly the point that I was talking about. I didn't even really get that much copper. I don't think I need any more troll hide, quite honestly. We've got 30. I think we're good there. I think I'm going to start using troll hide for coal. Oh, Great Orph Brute trophies. Yeah. Oh, I do have sausages. See, I'm just tripping. I just can't even see them in my inventory. There we go. Okay. Throw these two down and go back and get our copper. Okay, 108 health makes me feel a lot better. It's not that crazy, but it's pretty nice. We'll say, before we go to the mountains, we need some serpent stuff. It's kind of just a requirement. Is flint or iron? Flint. Okay. Because we cannot be dying. We cannot be dying unless we want the world to not exist no more. So. But hey, good news is, now at least, if we die in one of these worlds, I've got a modded world already set up. We just go play that for the day. We don't have to set a whole new one up like we had to the first time I died in PermaDeath. Oh, we're back with more, huh? Yeah, we are. I mean, for Great Orph eyes and resources, we are built, like, right in the perfect spot, which is what the idea was, so I'm happy with that. It's just, there's a lot of stuff. Dude, why are they all a 1-star? Like, what? Where are you guys from? Okay, okay. How much is in the hole? A lot more is in the hole than is even up there. Cool, cool. Yeah, let's get out of the hole. We needed 10, but we'll at least get the 7 smelting while I sleep. Actually, we'll get the coal for it. the rest of it smelting while I sleep as well. I don't know if we're going to have coal to smelt it while I sleep. Also, for those of you who don't know and have not vibed on Fridays, we normally stream for a few hours. I normally go hang out with my mom, and then I come back. So, that is probably what we'll do today. Actually, I know for a fact that that's what we're going to do today. So, yeah. We do have. Oh, dude, look how well the little chute works. It's perfect. It's so nice. Okay. This should be a great start for iron, and we have 2 more swamp crypts that we can go to. This should be a pretty good start, and also we can go to that bone mass one whenever we want, and that's even closer. Both of these are actually really close to us, though. And we had our plains farm thing that we found. This is a really good world. We have gotten very lucky with this world. I'm excited to build with this world. I'm still a little on edge because I know that we're going to get raided soon, but that's fine. Okay. Let's go grab. We need 1 more copper. We might as well go up and grab it and smelt it all together. I hear them. They're coming. I know we only needed 1 more, but if we get 4 more or 5 more, then we can also make the bronze one that I need, and we can actually upgrade our thing the way that we need. The other thing I guess we can look at, I've never really made another iron weapon, but if we're not killing bone mass, I guess we can use whatever iron weapon we really want. It's a thought I didn't really think about. It's a thought that didn't really enter my mind very much. We could totally use something else. We could use Ancient Bark Spear if we wanted to. Oh man. Where do you think you're going? Perfect. But, oh yeah, this is what I was looking up earlier. Hold on. So, the thing that I was looking for earlier is the cold wind from the mountains, which is one of the flyer raids that we'd have to worry about. And I think possibly the bat one as well. Both, they all come from bone mass, dude. Bone mass just isn't worth killing in one of these in a world with raids, is what I'm realizing. Like, ever. If you could tame a lox in real world, in real life, would you? Like, they are going to attack you. I mean, they're pretty much just lizard cows, so why not? We'll put 5 in here, but I need to put the rest in the other one. Oh, dude, did I do all the other walls facing? They're all facing out. That's kind of weird, actually, but that's fine. So that works like that. We can do. Trying to figure out the best way to get crafting stations to line up in these, because a lot of these areas are going to be super tight, like very tight. And like even this one's going to be pretty tight. I think. Yeah. We might be able to expand it more, but like for the purpose of building upgrades, I think they can go up here. Okay. You are being hunted is also after bone mass? Yeah, that's why that's the main reason that we're completely avoiding bone mass until the end of the playthrough. Because like I said, we know where bone mass is vibing at, but yeah, but yeah, we didn't do that. I ended up finding 3 silver veins with the stag breaker around a stone golem spawn. Thanks for the tip. Dude, it's so nice. And it's not, like I said, you don't really need bone mass with that, if you know that. But yeah, no problem. I'm glad to help. Glad we know the knowledge now. So how close can I get this to the forge? Very. That's really nice, actually. I was able to get it like that. Okay. Iron Greaves. Where are we looking? Scale mail. 20 and 2. Okay, it's all just 20 and 2. That's fine. That's enough for the whole set, then. Which is not bad. Okay, and just like that, we're up to 45 armor. Nice and satisfying like that. Okay, let's take out all of our stone, because we have a lot that's quite heavy. And let's put it like, oh my god, yeah, we have a lot. We got 4 stacks. I kind of want to put some of it up here on these little things for now. Until we're using it for something else, at least. Storage shelves like that are not too. They don't seem like they'd be too bad. Okay. I think it's very cool. The flame metal weapon has. Every flame metal weapon has a unique name. I also do think that that's pretty sick. A lot of stuff hanging out upstairs, which I'm not vibing with too much. Right now, we're going to put our armor in here. It's going to get changed really fast when we make an armor stand, so. And then this 30 is enough for. Hold on, how much do we have in here? That 30 is enough for the whatever weapon we want to make. Probably mace still, just because it's good for the swamp, and everything else that we, or the boat that we want to do. Question: are you streaming on Twitch as well? I am. It is you can probably find it, but it's also in the link of my YouTube channel, so if you want to go there instead, you can. Staff of the Wild is the best. Fight me. Tree Hugger. Staff of Protection is the best. I don't want to hear anything else. I'm sorry. Staff of Protection is the best. I will fight you for that one. Now, I'll more fight you for that one because I've never used the Staff of the Wild. But, you know. I know you are Tree Hugger, so I don't think I can blame you for thinking that it's the best. I just can't think it's the best. We need more... of that. Okay. I'm gonna take, like... I'm so scared to get up from my desk with this one. Okay. I'm gonna take, like, 2 seconds. Go grab something that I forgot to grab for stream. So. And I'm not gonna pause. We're just gonna see if I get rated. I was really... Oh, what's up, Miss Couch Potato? Man, I was AFK and all the peeps popped in. What's up, Big M? How we doing? Okay, we're back. Like I said, how's everyone today? I'm vibing. I got all the energy. What do we need for mace? We need leather scraps. We need some wood. Where did all the wood I just had go? Oh. That makes sense. Miss Couch Potato, how do we feel about this little base? It's not done yet, but how do we feel about it? That's good. Sorry I fell asleep last night, didn't get back on. That's fine. I ended up making a short and kind of working on a video. But yeah, how do you feel about the base? I tried to make it look nice. It's kind of hard because I'm under the Elder, so I don't have that much room. But from what I see, I like it. It's cute. There we go, guys. Pro Builder thinks our base is cute. That's how you know we're moving up. We're moving up in the building world. Did I already say that 1.5x is busted? I have 47 chains at the moment. What? You have 47 chains. Okay, what do we want to build? We're building the mace. We're still building the mace. I'm thinking of stone golems. We're still building the mace. I am no pro. You are pro. You are pro builder. I won't accept any other explanation of what you are. Well, I mean, I will. But, like, as far as your building skill, there's no other explanation. There's no other explanation for what to call it. I hire you to help me decorate my tower when it's done. Does living under the Elder make me a hobbit? Kinda. We could have built under one of the little dome rocks and actually made ourselves into a hobbit. Okay, we need fine wood. We're going through this portal. We could also go check out our base over here because I think our farm is probably done at this point in time. Miss Couch Potato, you know he's not asking me. He doesn't want me to come help him decorate. Why do you want me to come decorate? Yeah. Wham! Big M, you're asking her this on her busiest week. You didn't even expect her to say maybe. He didn't think he was going to get that far. decorating for lots of people. See, pro builder. That's what we said. I died while alt tabs. No. And aren't you going to max out all your skills as well? What? Is that part of your completionist? Does you have to do all your skills? Dodge is still OP if you time it right. I mean, the dodge has always been overpowered. It's actually, if anything, better now than it ever has been. I didn't decide yet. Yeah, that's what I would say too if I just died and lost part of my skills. No, that's fair. That's a lot of time and effort into, you know, every skill, but the amount of completionist you're already doing is nuts. I don't remember if Patches said he was also doing skills or what. Middle of swamp and my combat skills are around 45 plus. Run is 6. Nice, good run. We like the run. Not gonna read it, but we like the run skill. But yeah, no, that's. You might. Yeah, see, got all the trophies last night. Miss Couch Potato, do you know how? Is that 3 people, or is there more than that? That's just the 3rd person I've heard of. I've heard of me, Thok, and Cassie as being the 3 that I know that have gotten all of them. It's been a lot, probably more than we were aware. Fair. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad enough people are like seeing the whole world you guys built, and not just like Spring Village. I'm glad people are getting around to all the places. Looking at the wards on the map is it's just absolutely insane, because there's like literally 100 people on some of those wards. I asked her what she wanted to do to celebrate, and she said sleep. That's fair. That's fair. I always set to where I can travel through metal with portals because it takes too long otherwise. I mean, too long is just a, you know, relative to how much time you have to play. She said a hammer, and I asked if she wanted me to craft her one. Oh yeah, I remember. You got a, yeah, she got an autographed hammer. We did talk about that. Dude, the idea of autographing like a little piece, like a thing that says something like that, you know, crafted by blank is so cool. Hugger your skills. Hold on. With the root armor. Wait, hold on. I think I missed the first half of that. Skills are up to 85. I feel pretty invincible at this point. That's totally fair. Tarkov Timmy used to play with metal through portals until we got to Ashlands and stone portals. Yeah, that's fair. He made that parkour and can barely do it. I like the beam parkours. I like both of them. The second one's a little scarier, but they're both sick. Okay. I grabbed 40. Oh yeah, I grabbed it for boat. Oh, I need more than that anyways. Hold on. How much do I need for this? 25. And most is hard. Yeah, I don't know. None of the parkours were... I'm trying to think of what the hardest parkour was. I don't feel like any of them were, like, super impossible. But then again, I do be jumping around my base a lot. And the modded base I'm building has made me a little bit better at it. Okay, we have that. Let's make 10 nails. 100 nails. We need to make some ultra difficult parkour and see if we can get through it. Not for the purpose of a server, just to see how hard we can make a parkour course that is actually possible. Did I get my nails done? No? Probably should have. I wouldn't be able to do it. We can do it. We can build a really impossible one and try and make Emma do it. There are enemies nearby. Nuh-uh. Okay, listen, I get that there's Great Orcs above me, but there's no way in hell they can see me. There we go. Imagine if stepping on your crops caused them to break. Oh, Jesus, dude. That's not what I want. That would not be cool. We should go grab our crops real quick though, and we should also put more of that stuff in. Okay. With 100 iron nails, we have, hold on. There's a troll. Also not really what I want to hear. Okay. I need 40 of this. I'm really lucky we have the belt in this situation, otherwise this would be a lot harder. I'm trying to implement a wooden sculpture of a monster head hanging out of my tower. My hearth's inside its open mouth. Oh. Tarkov Timmy gifted one sub. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. But I suck at sculpting things. That's fair, man. I tried to make a serpent sculpture once out of core wood, and it made me cry how bad it was. How's this run going so far? Pretty good. The problem with permadeath runs are they're going really good until they're not. But as far as like luck for a seed and stuff, we've gotten really lucky. We have all 3 traders and the first 3 bosses. That's nice. You seem like a regular. You should enjoy the stream ad for you. What a G. Much appreciated, Timmy. Oh wow, lucky. Yeah, this has been a great seed so far. Okay, we're gonna go through to, hold on, I do still have some weight left. We can carry half of this. We're gonna go through to the swamp real quick. And slab all I want now, thank you. Okay, I hear the troll above the base, it just doesn't really matter. Let's go back to the Bogwitch area. We need to, oh shoot, we need another set of portals too. We'll go drop it. Dang it, dude. Oh, we do need another set of portals, hold on. We'll at least go drop the boat down, and then make another portal set and come back. Or maybe we'll just take this portal with us for a second, maybe we'll bring it back. I forgot that there's an abomination just chilling. Hold on. Ouch. And we already have a workbench. There's another abomination. He's laying in the water. Slabs, let's go. We got slabs in the chat. The best thing that could possibly be in chat. Alright, you know what we're going to do here in the swamp? We're going to stay away from the leeches. And no one's going to convince me otherwise. If I get bit from a leech, I'm going to cry. Make a leech pet? I could have one follow me all the way back to base and leave it in the water by my base. Trap him. Abominations are just cute. Yeah, tree hugger. Those are probably your favorite thing in Valheim, I would guess, if I had to guess. I hope that was the portal that didn't have a name, because otherwise that kind of sucks. How old do you think the Elder actually is? Probably in the number of millions, if I had to guess. I think it probably takes a long time for a tree to grow sentience. Oh, alright. Jump to the fated jump to the long ship. We do it with the leeches there? No, actually, dude, I feel like I'm gonna miss it. Oh! Okay. Where the hell did you come from? Live up to your character's name. Go give the leech a hug. I'm not going to give the leech a hug. Well, we could grab a leech with an abyssal harpoon if we made one from over there and then drag it back. We really could do that. If I died trying to get a leech pet, though, I just have to understand that I will never live it down. Ever. Ever. Like, the leeches will... Like, right now, I have hope that maybe one day only the OGs will know about the leech. But, like, I have a feeling that if I died to that everybody would know about the leech. Maybe I should make a maze with drops that are full of leeches. Oh, yes, you should. It's exposure therapy to my fears. I wanted to put a Surtling in a hanging cage. Best. Oh, that's such a good idea. But yeah, custom. Well, I'll do a leech maze. I love leech. Tree hugger. I got the vibe that you just love everything, which is great. Yeah, you do. It's exposure therapy. We're just vibing. You're just trying to help me. I get that. I love. Yeah, eyeless leech is the best. Yeah, that's the most fitting name. Is there a boat in my ship? Fish in my boat? A fish in my boat. Coral cod. It has seen some things, some very haunted things. Why can only fish stay in the boat? That's like, why can't every item just drop into the boat? Have a good day. We'll drop you back. We cuddled it, we dropped it back. It wasn't a shorefish though, so, you know, not quite the cuddling variety. I think we do need that. I think we do need some fish. I think we need a fish next to our bed. How kind of you to drop the fish back? Yeah, it's catch and release with this boat. We just aren't all of my majestic slab. Why do I play permadeath? I don't know. It's the thing that feels the most, like the most right for me. I've vibed with a lot of challenges, and a lot of people say I eat shit food and I don't pay attention, and I don't do any of the things you're supposed to do while exploring. If I'm gonna die and lose the world, I do that a little bit better. It makes me play the game right. Because otherwise, I don't be playing the game right at all. Even yesterday in modded, I was up in the mountains fighting like 4-star modded drakes with like a sausage and a mushroom as my food. And I won, which was a bit ridiculous. But like, yeah, I don't play the game quite right unless I have something like that to really make me need to. Okay, we do have poison resist on. I need it. Also, not like, also permadeath makes for a great video. if won or if lost, it makes for a great video because it's the most absolute shit you can do. It either you won or you didn't. There is no other. There is no between. Perfect. Got some chains. We said it was triggering to see you run around the plains with cooked meat and mushrooms. Yeah. Yeah. It does make for some good videos, I agree. Like I said, win or lose, it makes for a great video. And that's kinda what we're here for. I like permadeath videos the most. Yeah, like the very hard permadeath, dude, that was the best because even though we died and lost it, you know, everybody was a little attached to it. That's good. Me included. About to fight the queen. Any tips? You got staff of protection? Staff of protection. Take it slow, and you can always leave that fight if you're getting overwhelmed. That's the tip. Yeah, AOE as well helps quite a bit. But that's the easiest fight that you can literally just walk away from. You need to go outside, you need to re-get your rested, you need to go repair your armor, you need to go get some more meads. Just go outside. You can come back. Don't be out for too long, but... more ancient bark. I do need it, but we're good for now. What's up, Cedric? I'm doing good. How are you? Bombs are super dope for the fight. Yeah, literally anything AoE is what a lot of people use. PermaDeath sounds interesting, but kind of scary at the same time. It's definitely scary, but like I said, if you want to have a reason to play right and you want to get attached to your world, that's how you do it. Because my first PermaDeath world still exists, and dude, I am attached to that world. I do not want anything bad to happen to that world. And obviously you don't want anything bad to happen to any of your worlds, but dude, that's by far like the one that I feel like that the most about. I like the modded, partially handicapped playthroughs. I like how they stretch your brain in new direction. I do like that as well. I do like anything. I like all the challenge playthroughs. And even if they're not challenge playthroughs, I mean, we could do just a Valheim playthrough. I just find it like I find it enjoyable, but like for a video, it's just not that good. You can get to the Ashlands for the first time in 10 attempts, clear a couple of fortresses, and then die to a moron. I like a moron of a lava blob and never try hard permadeath again. Yeah, that's not a good experience for you, is it? We're touching a soft spot. I die from fall damage. You need to be having more than 100 health. We need to get you some better food, Miss Cat Potato. I know you know that, but we gotta get you some better food. Not what you want to hear coming from the other room. I mean, we're not gonna fight Bone Mass. We might as well use this. Like, we might not need it, but we might need it. Okay, we're getting all the chains we could possibly want, which is great. We're grabbing all the iron we could possibly want, which is great. Let's take as much of this back as I possibly can. I kind of want to see a magic only run. Okay, so here's the thing about that, right? There's two talks to be had here. So, if I wanted to do it vanilla, that's just not happening, right? Somebody mentioned doing, like, only campfires up until magic, but that's, like, the whole playthrough. So, the other option is to mod it, which is fine, in some of these scenarios that I've been talking with people about, or to just do only ranged, so where you do magic late game, but you also do, like, spears and bows early game. That is also a possibility, I feel like. Satyr. I logged in yesterday, saw Emma on until I heard it. Excited to tell her, forgot God mode and died. that's actually kind of hilarious. Do you have the DB files saved for my first permadeath? I don't know what you mean by DB files, but I have the world still. I have the world and character still. But not vanilla modded run, because I'm well aware there's no magic early game. Yeah, but that was the thing. Like, we could do a modded run, or we could just do a ranged only and then hit mist lands and go magic only for the rest of it. Have you created access to any world or character ever created? If you have, the DB files are just everything you built. No, I have not. If I die on that world, it's gone. Like, it's getting deleted. It's on, like, day 600 and something. It would get deleted. That's just how it would be. We'd have videos and memories of it. But if the character dies, the world dies with it. We need more iron. We also need more food. So, I did earlier. Let's go throw those. Let's go drop. Oh, hello. Have a nice day. Yeah, but to me, you already have too much practice with conventional range. Do you stretch your brain a little? I feel that. Like I said, if I'm doing it by myself, modded's fine. If I'm doing it with someone who doesn't like to play modded or isn't used to modded, it may be a ranged only, or we may just do both. I may do both of those options, because ranged only also sounds fun. So, we'll see. Vanilla magic, kind of OP, to be honest. I don't know. It's really not that crazy to me. Like, I would take a sword over the magic any day. Trophies. I strongly disagree. I don't. I did my entire first permadeath run without using any magic. That wasn't, like, as part of the challenge. That was just by choice to keep myself alive. Now, would Staff of Protection probably done me a little bit of good? Maybe, but, you know, that's what we did. That's how we did it. We need to make some cooking stations here. All your stam goes to movement? Yeah, but then you eat magic food, and the extra stam you could have had gets turned into magic food, or gets turned into ITER, pretty much. At least one way you can stam manage. At least one way you get to manage it, and the other way you just don't have that part of your stam. I'm not saying that magic's terrible, but I would much rather use a sword. See you walking around with an arbalist yelling, "I cast magic missile." That would be so funny, actually. That's such a great idea. Alright, we got hella food now. Let's drop our core wood and go back. Dude, that troll's still hanging out above the base. Come on, we can put our mushrooms away. Oh, Oh, hold on. No, we're gonna go kill that abomination, actually, is what we're gonna go do. Assuming I have everything for it. Is it 5 at each? Yeah. Tell me I got enough ancient bark. I got 4, don't I? Oh, I got 5. Let's go. That's what we needed. Okay, hold on. Let's sleep. Let's sleep before we go. There are enemies nearby. Nuh-uh. There we go. I don't enjoy compromising stamina or health for Iter, although I think magic is kind of fun. Fair. That's how I feel about it. Now, the playthroughs where I've used 4 foods, love magic. But 3 foods, I'm just running 2 health. Maybe magic is easier to be really powerful, but with a sword you can become more powerful with greater effort. Yeah, it takes more effort and more timing and stuff, but it's overall has a higher possibility for success. I get what you're saying. We need some wood to go with this, otherwise it's not going to work out as well as I want it to. I'm a sword and board enjoyer, I agree with you. Yeah. I probably start using magic or staff of protection though, because it is really good. It doesn't take that much Iter, but still sometimes I'm like, man, I don't know. Like for the Fader fight that I did, oh shoot, that's not where I wanted to go. I forget what playthrough it was. I think it was the 2,000 hour one. I had the staff of protection, and I was just like, I would just rather eat more health food. Like, you know, magic is just straight up better. I just don't agree. How am I? Pretty good, Amir. How are you? Because I'm very much one to use the cheesy, very good strat. So like, if I truly thought magic was the shit, I would just be using it all the time. Actually, we'll go ahead and throw this wood out real fast. We'll take this back to our boat. Where did I park my boat at? Oh, did he break my boat? Oh, yeah, he did. Fuck my boat, I guess. Staff of the Wild plus Staff of Protection is legit broken. It's like playing the game on easy mode. See, that's how I feel about any of the fully upgraded lightning weapons. Is I feel like you're playing the game on easy mode on normal. Using the Abyssal Razor, Ancient Bark Spear, and my Completionist. Which is a first for me? Dude, those are both very strong ones. They both attack so fast. Okay. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Okay. Hold on. We gotta go back and grab some wood. Made it to the Ashlands yesterday, tried the Ice Staff and Protection, thinking it would be great. It sucked, and I just went back to Mistwalker. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. That's, like I said, the magic stuff's cool. It's got a place. I don't think it's overpowered, though. Because if it was overpowered, I'd be using the crap out of it. I'd be using it way more. They were good. I just never really bothered to use them. I used to use Abyssal Razor all the time. And then I just don't now. But it is a fire weapon. Okay, boat back. We on. And we'll mark it. That just got better with the addition of trinkets, I feel. See, but I feel like the idea of doing close range melee combat also got, in the Call to Arms update, also got just significantly better. The effect that you to get your stand back from dodge rolling is just a bit ridiculous. Obviously the best combo is using both, because well, you could just get the effects of both. But if I had to pick one, I'm picking no magic for sure. Which is why the idea of a magic only playthrough is possibly a challenge. And also, some of the modded magic stuff is absolutely busted. Like, some of it's a little ridiculous. We're talking about one or the other? Kinda, yeah. Because we were talking about... So, what started this was, someone said do a magic only playthrough. Someone said that actually a while ago. So... And I was talking about why that's a challenge in the first place. Because doing magic only is ridiculous. Definitely close combat over magic, yeah. Definitely. I would just take my sword. Maybe I'll have to get good at using magic, though. Maybe it's something I need to do. Which, again, would be the idea of a playthrough like that. I'll admit the first time I killed Vader, I was running around spawning roots, though. That's fair. I mean, like I said, obviously the best is the combo. The best will always be the middle ground, but, you know. It's still sick. What trinket should I even use? I'm a sword and parry everything player. Iron Brooch with full flame metal gear. You should look at the, what is it called? The Resounding Shackle. It's a secret trophy to make. It's like the trophy. It gives you plus 10% slash. You stack that with Yagluth, you do an extra 20% damage. It is fire. That is what I use when I'm late game. For that. Iron Brooch is really hard to beat, though. I get if you wanted to stick with that. But, yeah, the Resounding Shackle is a good one. Nimble Anklet before that. Yeah, I always go Brooch. I really like the 20 armor buff that it gives you. It's almost like having the old bone mass buff on. Extra 20 armor is pretty sick. I have the recipe, I'll try it. Heck yeah. Like I said, that stacked with Yagluth puts you at 20% slash damage on your sword extra, and that is a crazy little buff to have. Okay. We still have some ways to go, but we're just taking this back one at a time. I'm an enjoyer of heavy armor. Mostly play for light to medium armor. Yeah, no. So Nimble Anklet makes sense for you, but... For me, dude, I am always, like, fully stacked heavy flame metal. Put me at 145 armor, or 148, whatever the max is. I'm not moving from that. Some of our heavy stuff in here. I guess, again, we don't really need those, but we'll probably still keep them around. Right now I'm rocking a full root set with plus 15% bow skill, and I still feel a bit slow. That's pretty funny. They do give you a tiny bit of debuff, though, right? They give you like a minus 3%. Nothing I hate more than getting one shot. Yeah, dude. That's why I do enjoy the Staff of Protection. It's like you can be in very hard and get whacked by a 2-star anything. You could get whacked by Lord Redo and it just doesn't matter. Which is why I will always I'll always make fun of myself for fighting Lord Redo in permadeath without the Staff of Protection, because it's just hilarious. It's hilarious that that's something that I did. Because I was just asking to get one shot, but yeah. Main con of the staff protection is blood magic's a pain to level. Yeah, no, definitely. If you had a blood magic farm set up at your base, though, to where it was just happening all the time while you were at base, I feel like you could probably get it to, like... You could probably get it to, like, 50 pretty quickly. Now, anything upwards of 50 is where it starts to get, like, kind of expensive to mess with. Like, time expensive, but... Yeah. Just checking everything one last time before we leave. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go back to the other one. This one has a ton of tradables in it, which is really cool. Maybe we should grab them and take them to the Bog Witch for trading. But all these paths are pretty much empty. So 50 is pretty good. That's a 250 HP bonus on the shield. Yeah, that's good enough. Like that's good enough to start running around with it. What's up, Thano? Man, these swamp crypts kind of suck for options of path, but maybe the path's good. Maybe the path is great. Nothing in here. Like, mob-wise, kind of weird. Is there really nothing in this entire dungeon? Is this just the end of it? Wow, that's a great one. I think this is the first dungeon like this I've ever seen that... This is the first swamp crypt I've ever seen that doesn't have a mob. There's not a single mob in this entire swamp crypt. That's really weird. That's really weird. That's an odd one. I just had a crypt with a whole 6 iron scraps in it and no mobs. Huh. I guess that's just what Valheims do today. Valheim shows violence. That's kind of nuts. Well, I guess we go back with that. Because I don't really have much more, unless we want to go check out the bone mass area. Which really wasn't the plan. Then I'm good. There is a chance, hold on, this does still go further. We could sail along this a bit more, but then we have to sail back and drop our portal back off at the Bog Witch. Also, I just realized Twitch says we're 50% of the way to the sub goal. That's fire. That's what we like to see. Ooh, we're out arrested. Okay, maybe we consider that and go back soon. I mean, another 60 iron isn't bad, but I really want fully upgraded stuff to hit that mountain biome with. Which is like, it's a couple hundred iron. It's expensive. Did you drop a campfire? Nah, I'm gonna go back to base. Couple hundred iron, expensive, yeah. Oh, okay, listen, bud. You picked your path. Don't come complaining to me. No. You picked your path. Don't you come complaining to me. You picked your 5,000 iron path, then. That's the path you will stay on. You made the bed, now you lay in it. Big M. That's... Quick enough you can prevent a troll from spawning. that way in their troll cave. Huh. Or just like rushing into it. I know you can do that with Morgans, but then they spawn on the way out sometimes, which is kind of funny. Dude, I hear a troll above me, but when I went out there, I didn't see it. I did not see one, which is really weird. Okay. Oh, we also need Iron Buckler. That's probably what we're partially going to make with that stuff. Okay, let's go on a little trip here. No, we're just going to come straight back, actually. We're just going to move. We'll sail up this way. But, you know. Place a campfire right when you enter a dungeon before mobs spawn to stop them. Huh. That's fun. I mean, for most of these, I need the mobs to spawn, but it's good info to have. Okay, I would just run it, but last time I just ran it, I ended up running really far and then needing to run back, so we're just going to sail it. Didn't even get my rested, though, which is... Okay, we'll have to... Oh, we got Surtling! Okay, we need to make a portal with the Surtling. So we need 2 portals. I need to go get more fine wood. This is gonna be our area over here, a little farming area. It would obviously be better to have multiple, but still being able to come through the portal and grab a couple cores every 5 minutes or whatever is not bad. Did you enjoy the Valheim reverse run? It took me that if it took me that long to get iron, I'm out. So I mean, that was my first time really doing a challenge. That was my first time in the Ashlands. There was definitely some points where I really did not want to do that challenge. Like there was definitely some points where I was pretty frustrated with it, but it was a fun challenge. I think I'd have way more fun doing it now than I did then, because I don't know. I picked really difficult challenges even though I was not very good at the game, which is just not a good idea. You just shouldn't do that. You should not be like, oh, I'm starting to learn how dodge rolling and arrested work. It's time to play the game backwards. That's just not a good idea. It was funny, though. It's a funny video. Okay. I gotta say, having a map and portal will make the game more enjoyable to watch. Ah, that's fair. I think it's much more enjoyable for the streaming perspective. I don't think... I mean, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think for videos it matters nearly as much because I can just cut out the 2 hours of sailing it takes me to get from base to base, but... Let's repair everything, and let's go back there and vibe for a bit. So how am I going to fit everything in this base is a really good question. The way that I think it should work is... I think the big smelty boy probably needs to go either in one of these holes, which I don't think it'll fit, upstairs, which is actually probably fine, or right in here. So we could do any of those. Now, how am I going to fit the Black Forge and Yalder table in here is something I've also been thinking about. Because we're going to need to think about this as we add more portals. I think we should have a portal hub almost upstairs, but... Yeah. No, it doesn't really affect YouTube that much. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking for YouTube, that stuff. You honestly got super unlucky in that run. Are you talking about the reverse one? Because, yeah, I got absolutely screwed during the reverse one. But it was also like... Oh, god damn it, dude. It was also, you know, like I said, I didn't know anything that I was doing. I was still not very good at the game. Like, that just wasn't the time to do it. We won't need to worry about fitting that stuff. That's fair. We gotta make it that far. And with stuff like this, I don't know, man. It may not be happening. Okay, let's get this guy parried to low health before the other one gets over here. And then that way we can deal with it when it's done. Oh, you better hurry, dude. Okay, and we're no longer going to be doing that. Let's see if I can get one to push the... Oh, nice! Oh, we vibing! What would possibly be wrong with that? Oh, that's the one I needed to get stuck out of any of them. Get the other bat one stuck. You look a little angry, my guy. Shaking begins to fade. Cool. Why do you want them to fall in the hole so I can fight them one at a time? And because the hole's just deep enough to where I can poke them in the head and they can't hit me. Now the 1-star might be able to hit me, which is a little terrifying because that's the one I really don't want to hit me. But yeah, then I can fight the one that doesn't have a bat much easier. Okay, well he's in the hole now. So we're gonna try and parry the one with the bat. I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe we don't try and parry it. Maybe the swing. See, then their heads get stuck like this, where I can just... Stuck. Out of my hole. I'm a victim of my own moat. Dude. You guys are something else for falling down here. Hey, you guys raiding? Can I join? What's up, Katie? How you doing? They do be doing that. What do you think of the build thing I sent you yesterday? I'm gonna be honest, I know I still did not see it. I saw the thumbnail of it though for the thing. I thought you were talking about your, for some reason I thought you were talking about your Yagloth portal build. And not your other one, but I get from the picture I saw, I get what you're trying to do with your wolf thing. That's kind of tech. Which part? Getting them to fall in a hole and stabbing them in the butt? It does work. Okay. All of that, we need to go get portal still. It's portal materials, which we need mostly just fine wood for. Do we have cores still? We should. We should have cores still. Did not want that. Hold on. I had a bunch of cores. I put them on the boat. That's where they're at. Okay. Let's go grab some fine wood then. Yeah. Yeah, they're in the boat. Also, all of these are done, which should probably get harvested at some point. But they'll get harvested when I need them. Also, for anyone who has not seen the farm is strategically set up so that stuff cannot raid me there. Which is nice. You started for breeding your wolves up last night? Heck yeah, Thana. Now you just need a ton of them. You just need to wait. Tempted to go back and find a 2-star. I mean, I would try, but I would not necessarily just set your sights on it because there's a chance that it takes a while, like a long time. There's a chance it takes more time than it's worth for where you're at in the game. But I mean, it's not a bad idea to just hop up there at nighttime and see. don't have an amount to pick up. Oak trees would be nice, but these birch trees are gonna have to do. I think I got all the oak trees from over here, unfortunately. Deer meat. Oh, guys, I know what's wrong today. Hold on. I don't have music on. Hold on, I've made a critical error. Made a critical error. Hold on. We need to do that. I'm like, why does today feel so slow? Oh, dude, I found... Oh, I can't share it right now. I've been really looking for good music to put in a Valheim video because I do really like some of the cinematic stuff, but like the idea of like making really cinematic parts of like, you know, like entering the Ashlands on hardest settings, I really would have liked to have a different song for that. But songs on YouTube are really tricky and sometimes really expensive. So, you know, I have to be careful of that. I found last night an artist on YouTube that will make some... that has made some beautiful tracks for Valheim videos. I'm super hyped for that. So we will have to we'll have to look into that. I'll probably keep it I'll probably gatekeep it until I put it in a video, and then obviously I'll credit them because songs are sick, even if the attribution thing does not require me to. Because yeah, like I said, their songs are for the purpose of a Valheim video would just be banging. But that's the other thing, is what one person thinks sounds good in music is something completely different than what another person finds good in music. That's why I worry to put anything other than Valheim music in videos every once in a while, but we'll see. But these songs are also not as expensive to use as a lot of them. It still wouldn't be cheap to have a ton of them, but to have one or two wouldn't be bad. Need anything else? No, we're good. We'll leave the core one. We need to go back over there and clear that entire area, though. Let's put it back at base. We need to go get our cores back. Perfect. That way, if there is more swamp grips down here, I can just come through the core portal. We could use more stuff, but that's fine. For right now, we're kind of low on stam foods. Give me more than one. Give me more than one. That'd be beautiful. What's back there? Oh, it's one of the little statues. There's another swamp crypt. We'll take it. Oh, shit. Oh. You know how to make a Sterling farm? I do. At least I think so. If I'm doing it wrong, let me know, but... This. Drop this. We may need a few of these portals over time, but that's fine for now. So. Let's be careful of the leech. Beware the leech. Beware the poisonous one. Looks toasty, my friend. There we go. This might be a little close, but it shouldn't spawn that. It shouldn't spawn that close. It should be fine. Okay. That'll be our core farm. So we need a cores portal back at base. There's 2 more swamp crypts. It's worth grabbing these over all of these over here. We'll run through all of these. We just need to move the boat down a little bit. Fuck off, Abomination. Please. Maybe it didn't see me. It actually didn't. Nice. Juked my shit. Have a nice day. I started my Elder Altar build. Nice. Let me know how that one goes, Thano. I'm excited to see it. God, dude, something on my keyboard just scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god. A little paranoid today. I got a good chunk of the foundation down, but didn't get much further. Nice. To start. Okay. Forge goes back here. We may have to build a two-story portal wall, or we may have to build a more of a thing upstairs. We might have to build the portal hub upstairs. I guess we should go back. I guess we can sleep, but all we really gotta do is repair our stuff and go back. So far you're liking it? Dude, that's good. The Elder builds are always sick. I want to do more on top of this build. I just gotta be careful with what I build. Because it could very easily turn into a not very built thing. It could just fall down because of some trolls, which is not what I want. Damn, dude, it's not even day 50 on this world. We're rocking through this world. You guys think we got this in 100 days? Because I feel like that's not possible for us, but... I do have an idea for some speedrunning-esque stuff that, like I said, it may be close in the future. It seems like a good idea. I'm at day 298 in your world. That's not too bad. My furthest world is still my hardest settings one. I think that's the oldest world I have, as far as in-game days. Okay, good. What's up, Blood God? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome in. Okay, we've got that. Let's repair all of this stuff as well. We should probably start leaving the cultivator over at the farm, now that I think about it. Okay, let's go pick up this and move down towards the course one. I'm good. How about you? Doing pretty good. We're alive. Okay. Got everything from that. Yes, we do. Let's get to schmovin'. Oh, we can grab the workbench as well, actually. We can grab this workbench too. We might as well just pick up our whole little camp over here. Okay. We don't have to scoot down really that far. Just a little bit. How much iron did we get from the first half? Like 70? No, 54. Oh, Jesus. Valheim music is so underrated. I agree. Well, I don't know. I think it's almost appropriately rated. It might be a little underrated. People really like it, though. I really like it. But I think a lot of people also really like it. I think there are... The people that have continuous music off are a little insane. Yeah. It's perfect for the game, yeah. The only parts that I find somewhat weird is, like, I don't know, how, like, folklore and fairy tale a lot of the songs seem, and then you have the boss music. Which is not bad music, it's just very, very different from the rest of the music. Should we just bring a card over here? Because I'm kind of vibing with the card idea. Oh, shit. We could deal with not messing with those spawners for just a second. I saw the pink drogger. Now, while those are chasing me, I actually could circle back and break the spawner, because no more can spawn, but I'm good. We'll be alright with that. Oh! Where the fuck did I put my swamp key at? Okay, we will circle back around then. Let's go. Boss fight music is weird, it's just not the same. Yeah, like I said, it's fine music, like, it's well-made music, it's just very different from the Valheim vibe. Okay, I can take that 2-star Draugr, I think. I'm just a little worried. What do I have equipped? Iron arrows? Ow, what the... Man, you guys are traveling quick. Also, for anyone new here, we're scared of leeches. So, if you see me getting a little nervous in the swamp, that's why. Let's go find wherever I decided to put my swamp key at. Man, that would suck if I lost that, because we'd have to do another Elder fight. And my base happens to be right here. Well, played up Valheim doing anything else, it just doesn't... Yeah, it's just Valheim music. It's perfect for Valheim. Did I not have my swamp key? Because it kind of feels like I don't have my swamp key. Which just really begs the question of where the hell did it go? Is it in here? It's in here. That's good. Might have lost my mind if it wasn't in there. Just a bit. Okay, let's go back. I wonder why he'd be so scared of leeches. They're so easy to avoid and not get killed by. Not if you go swimming with them. See, Thanos, why are you doing something if you're expecting that? You play any other games? I do. I'm actually looking at playing this weekend on stream after our community server stuff. I may play Star Rupture and Grounded a day each because I do. Most of the time it's other games, at least as far as content goes. I play other games that are not survival games outside of making videos, but if it's ever in a video, it's probably a survival game. Because it's funny. Eh. It's mid at best. Also, if you guys hear me talking to multiple chats, and again, you're new, I'm also streaming on Twitch, so... and YouTube. Streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so... we got 2 chats going. Can I join? The community server is not... it's not like an open community server. There's a, in the, what is it? Hold on. In the description, there should be a Discord link. If it's not working, let me know. Somewhere in the Discord, pretty sure it's in announcements, there is a form you can fill out. And that's where we picked people from for any playthrough. Because there's a lot of rules that people have to meet to, like, be in a video. And after some public experiences, we're never going to have an open server. But you technically can join. It's just more of a process. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to fill that out. Sense, yeah. And even if you don't get added to the build server, I plan to pull any like videos where I need people for them from that form, so whether that's what it is or something else, it may be something else. Alright, and how are we doing? We're just gonna walk through that shit? No, that's fine. Okay, that's a little bit, a little bit nuts. I think I got it. I built my statue head thing. Nice. Send a picture of it. I want to see it. Picture of it, Big M. Okay. Do we want cart or do we not want cart? To cart or to not cart is the question. I feel like we probably cart. Let's find a chest that's closest to the entrance. We'll take this one. Start putting our iron in it. Posted it? Okay, let's look. Moea posted a build in the builds chat. That does kind of look like an anglerfish. That's kind of sick. Dude, your treehouse is nuts. It's pretty crazy. I'm really glad it came out like this. Nice. Yeah, dude, it's sick. Let's drop our food stuff back. Let's drop some of our other stuff back. Drop entrails. Okay. We should probably bring a cart. Do we have an extra bronze just hanging out? I don't think we do. Dang it. Wait. Can make one. What's up, Siwoo? How you doing? He has Dano. My guess is it's on a swamp tree, or partially attached to one. Yeah, that's the empty portal that we still need to take somewhere. Fine, and you? Doing pretty good. Vibing in PermaDeath. Max rates PermaDeath to be exact. We need... Oh no, we have enough wood. Alright. As you do. Just vibing in max rates PermaDeath. I'll have to check your other angle here in just a second, Big M. I'm talking to people on both Twitch and YouTube if you guys hear that. Let's mark... Hold on, let's go mark all these real quick. We have more. We got a plains pillar. That's all plains around us now. Unless, well, we got one more over here. Hold on. Oh, we got two more over here. Oh, dude, we got iron. We got iron, guys. This is good. This is good news because this could be enough. This could be enough for my iron set and my padded iron set if I spend enough time. Dude, could we not do this again? What am I looking for? I want smaller towers hanging on the sides with hanging cages. Oh my god, dude. Let's look. Let's look at the anglerfish build. Holy sh... Mwah. Big M. Dude, your completionist series is going way past completionist. I love how I'm tabbed out just sitting next to a bow drogger. We're playing PermaDeath. We're taking it seriously. I promise, guys. Woo, get out of here. It's getting a little hostile in there. I don't know why I'm even running this one. I don't even need to start this one just yet. Oh, I'm in here because that. What's your prob, dude? Come on. Think he'll path to me here even though he can't hit me. Oh no, he can't hit me. Okay, just with the overhead one though. And it really depends how it's aiming. I mean, at this point I might as well just be fighting it on the ground. I have a good chance of escaping from up here though. Okay, yeah, that one's fine. That's what happens when I don't have my campfires on me. Honestly, it might be worse to fight like this because I don't have the opportunity to actually get my... If he misses me, I don't get any of my stuff back, like my stam from the dodge. The Guk's cool, but that's more important. Okay, let's get back to cores before it becomes dangerously nighttime. Hold on, sorry. Sorry, I was tabbed out. I couldn't see his chat. I'm in the game right now, so I can't talk much. All good, dude. You're hanging out. People hang out all the time. Be careful of getting confused by my game sounds with your game sounds, though, because that also happens a lot. Vibing. Oh, Miss Couch Potato posted. Holy crap, what are we building, Miss Couch Potato? Guys, the Discord build chat is lighting up right now. If you're not in it, it's in the YouTube description. But oh my god. The treehouse builds are insane. Both of you guys. Damn, dude, the boat with the diverger spikes around it looks so good. Oh my god, and what is that? The Surtling head cross. Oh wait, it's a sword, not a cross. It's a flaming sword. God damn it, we're getting raided. Hold on. I think she's out of our budget, dude. Stay close. Thank you for following. Just appeared on my screen. Much appreciated. We're gonna sleep during this raid. They're breaking my stuff. Ashlands suck too. Nah, I love the Ashlands. I get it's not the favorite thing, but I love the Ashlands. Okay, let's go up top and stop them from breaking my stuff real quick. Is the sword item stands with Sterling trophies on them? It looks like it. I would assume that that's what it is. Oh. Wait for our stuff to go away here. Day 50. 50. I don't know why saying 50 like that is just the way that it happens. Get our parrying up. Get our blocking up. Is this foul smell gonna go away? There we go. Like there was a Draugr on the hole. Oh, there definitely was a Draugr on the hole. Hole of death and despair. I mean, I feel like the base plan for raids is working out pretty good. Can I fit down this? Oh, I can. Nice. It was an item shoot, but that's fine. You can come down it too, I guess. Why did I wait so long? Do you mean to go fight them? I was waiting for... If you don't wait, they just will spawn more after you kill them. If it's currently during a raid. So I was just waiting. I was just waiting for the guy to... I was just waiting for the red circle to go away. Let's go ahead and move this. I need to get an area for portals set up better, but okay. That one's fine. Let's work on all of these other ones for right now. And because we're not going back there yet, let's go ahead and do that. That's our portal stuff for our regular one. That's our Bog Witch portal stuff. I should probably get one more portal, 4, but... Man, nothing's spawning. I think we're probably slightly too close. We may need to back ourselves up from this a little bit. Which is fine. Alright, let's go do these carts and stuff. I didn't know that. Yeah, so yeah, if you're getting raided and you start killing stuff, they're just going to respawn during the raid. But if you wait, they can only spawn a certain amount. So like for trolls, during ground shaking one, it's 2. But if you kill one, it'll just spawn another one. So you just walk around with those 2 till it goes away. I think Miss Couch Potato needs her own channel for builds. We need to give her own channel in the Discord for... We need potato builds in the Discord server. I feel like just because she said she's not a pro builder, I feel like we have to make a pro builder role in the Discord. I feel like that's almost a requirement at this point. There's 2 of them in here. No, don't stop spamming. We're not saying you need your own chat because of that. We're saying, holy shit. Oh. Dude. Hold on. I may have to switch my screen to these builds if you guys can't see them in Discord. Alright, it's official. Hold on. Dude, the Groston ones are crazy. The tower, I think, is my favorite one. Dude. Guys, if you can't see the Discord build chat, I am sorry that your eyes have not been blessed yet. Hold on, guys. I gotta do something real fast. Hold on, why did that not save? Alright, well, I don't know why that doesn't show up exactly like I want it to, but, all those builds can be toured right now on Roma Vervania. Yeah, dude. Alright, sorry, I had to make a pro builder roll in Discord. I'm probably gonna add. We may actually add people to that. It may be a joke roll. We'll see. It's not a joke roll, like it shouldn't exist, but I need to find a way to actually add the people that put the best builds in chat to something, and that's where that's gonna be for now. Not a pro builder, but she built from multiple Valcon servers. She is the building pro. I think that makes you a pro builder by definition. I think so. I really think that's what does it. I could put one photo of Seasonheim. You could put all the photos of Seasonheim. It's a build screenshots, chat. Okay. We'll just drag that around with us for a minute. Is this all of this one? I feel like there's still more in here. Again, tradables, we can come back and get it if we need them. We'll probably need them for eggs at some point. But, okay, we can go this way. We're gonna Valheim troll dancing emote. See, that would involve Katie drawing something and me animating something. That would be a partner project, I feel like. Unless Katie also is a god and knows animation too, which would not actually surprise me that much. But also, I can animate if needed. You searching for something? I'm searching for iron. If you just see me running around randomly, it's because I'm looking at the Discord chat. Our Discord, which you're welcome to join, by the way, but our Discord chat has a ridiculous amount of awesome build stuff going on in it right now. Did you hear back from the devs about whether you can use their stuff? Didn't ask, because Katie made me everything that I wanted from it. If I go to do the Discord soundboard thing, or the soundboard things, then I'll ask. But, like, Katie completely subverted that entire conversation because I don't need to anymore. Like, she took that, and yeah, since they're all custom, like, that's fine. I mean, the troll one could still probably fall under some shit, but I feel like if everybody said they're chill, the troll one is a hand-drawn one, then alright, fine. Well, I think we'll be good. But yeah, I'm not using their wiki page ones, which is what I was gonna do. So, and honestly, it's a lot better this way as well. I feel like the devs wouldn't care either way. That's fair, but copyright claims can be really expensive. So just happening to feel like they won't do that is not a good excuse to do that. Holy shit, Katie does know how to animate. Katie, you're blowing my fucking mind. Katie just said I know animation, lol. Okay, alright. Well, that's a future project we can maybe talk about. I don't think we need animated emotes yet, but maybe that's a future thing we talk. Maybe that's a future talk. That's wild to me. I know 3D animation. I do not know 2D animation. That's where I am a little bit failing. But if you use 3D software the right way, you can make 2D animation. She just knows? Dude, I know. Okay. You're freaking amazing, Katie. That's what I'm saying, dude. Katie, what else do we have up our sleeves? At this point, I should have just asked her how the universe is formed. Be careful, Thado. You might get your answer. Where'd I put the roots at? I don't actually know. Probably in the boat again. Puke berries. Ew. Okay, I think that's all from that dungeon. So I think now we go to the other ones with the cart. And honestly, I'll bring my portal with me just so I can teleport around. Bring a little traveling caravan of things. Yes, I only know 2D. I imagine 3D is much harder. Yes. I agree that 3D is probably much harder, but I'm not good enough at it to say that what I would do in 3D would be harder than what you'd do in 2D. This couch could have said 42 is how the universe was formed. It's true. I just have random skills I couldn't survive in the wilderness or anything. Well, that's why you have a house. That's why you have a place to stay. You have useful now skills. Just because your skills are not Viking real life, like, out in the woods skills does not mean you don't have skills, Katie. 2D animation and artwork is probably more useful now than actual survival skills are. Okay. Let's go. We're ripping this. Do I have... I do. Alright, we're moving. We're gonna go back here, actually. There we go. Oh, guys, we got a bop on. We got a good song. Where did I put... Okay. We'll go ahead and sleep. How you guys feeling about the pantry? I feel like the pantry is the sickest thing ever. At Valheim for even coming up with the idea to use banners as doors, but... You know. At Emma and Miss Couch Potato, because that's the only reason that I have creative building ideas right about now. And Katie and Kat. Katie and Kat give me the bigger building ideas. I get the smaller detail building ideas from those two. Get the detailed, nice-looking ideas from those two. And together, maybe you guys will all actually teach me how to build. I tried yesterday for a couple hours in a creative world to actually just try and build. The whole point of creating creative building, dude. Yeah. Get inspiration from other builds. Exactly. It's a vibe. It's fun. Like I said, maybe together they will all somehow have taught the challenge player how to build decent bases. Because right about now, I am just vibing with this. Then it's just practice, yeah. That's true. Like I said, yesterday I did go into creative building mode. I showed Miss Couch Potato a small part of it. She said it was mid. No, I'm just kidding. She said it was good, but I don't know. It's still a work in progress. We're still working on it. I do have a lot more of it done now, though. One of the buildings I don't know how I feel about, but I did start building a little village yesterday. Ow. Man, that Draugr right there just doesn't care. Yeah, because there's always so much layers of stuff you can do to improve the build. Yeah. Dude, I mean, like I said, I feel like I can build really cool, large structures, and I have the patience to build really well. I just need to actually take it. I need to actually use it. Like you guys have seen with the modded series, I have the patience to build. I just need to use it. Thinking about using their carpet trick to make a hidden portal room when 1.0 comes out and I play with my friends again. Dude, all sorts of stuff like that. The carpets, the chairs into the trees and stuff like that. There's so many good tricks they use that you can use for actual bases. Especially if you're playing multiplayer and you actually have a few people you can hide some stuff from. Man, these swamp crypts all suck. What is happening? They're all not good. That one's done, fo. That side. This side's almost done, fo. We're completely done. Already done with the swamp one. 2 blobs and like 2 Draugrs. A blob and 2 Draugrs, something like that. There's like nothing in here. I don't even know if there's blobs in this one. That might have been the other one. Forgot I made a swamp keep. I added. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Whoop. Check it out. Get up here so I'm safe. Dude, how do you just forget that you added? How do you just forget that you made that? Like, I don't understand how you just forget that you had that. Holy crap. Leechwater Keep. Oh god, I gotta visit Leechwater Keep. No, she has to be messing with us, dude. That's what I'm saying. What's up, Parker? How you doing? I wanted to go to art school. My dad talked me to STEM instead. That's when you realize, Katie, that part of engineering is art. There's an art of engineering. Not the same kind of art, I understand, but there is an art of engineering. Just stay out of the water. I will do that. Best example is have walls, like wooden walls. Putting beams, yeah, just adding layers and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to work on. I'm looking at Miss Couch Potatoes builds right now with, like, the vines and the core wood on the stone with the beams in between them. That's what starts to look like really, really well detailed. I have a base that, if I put vines on it, would not... I mean, it wouldn't look similar, but it's the same kind of vibe. I forget what series that base was from, but it was stone with the core wood, like, spiral going up it like that. Lots of layering, yeah. There's another... Oh my god, dude. We're filling up on iron. This really, for what we're doing, though, is not that much iron, unfortunately. Like, this really isn't that good for the... What is that? 2 more swamp crypts I've been through? Okay, let's go ahead and eat this and take these guys down. Let's see if there's any more. I mean, I'm glad to have this many around. It gives us more opportunities, but... Lots of layering, but it's worth it. Why do oozers only poison for 5 seconds and blobs poison for like 30? That just seems a little nuts. Double parry is most satisfying. Oh, come on. That didn't place right. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey. What are we doing? I don't see any more swamp crypts after this. And I'm getting real close to the plains back there. Jesus. Go ahead and free stuff around your base a bit. It's kind of addictive. Maybe. Maybe I'll try. I have a good question. So my elder boss in our 7-man world is surrounded by plains. Are we cooked? I mean, not really, no. I would just make sure there's nothing, like, actually trying to kill you. Like, make sure there's no death mosquitoes actively flying into the Black Forest when you start it. But a little terrifying, but I think you guys got it. Oh, so you want oozers to poison for 2 minutes? No, I'm just saying, like, why are the oozers so much weaker than the blobs? I get that they make 2 blobs, but they make 2 blobs that can't see you and instantly get backstabbed, which doesn't make any sense. I feel like if I'm inside of something and said thing gets destroyed, I should probably assume that something destroyed it. I should not pop out into the world and be like, oh yeah, that was cool. That's what the blobs be doing, though. They should be auto-aggroed to you. I'm just talking with logic. I'm not saying I want it. There's nothing. Okay, we'll go this way. Dude, there's like no iron in these. I'm getting like 1 swamp crypt's worth of iron from 5. It's kind of crazy. Shit. Bet I can repair that, I guess. Where's the cart? I ran to the other one. Hold on. I'm so stupid. I ran to a different one for some reason. Just to mess with the oozer. I haven't even done this one yet. Okay, cool. Also, we got about an hour left before I take a break, a little lunch break, and then I'll be back after that. Take a little lunch break, go hang out with some family, and then I'll be back. Dude, I could use all those sellables. I could use all those for barrel hoops. That might be what I need them for. Yeah, that may be what we need them for. Oh, we got our stuff prepared. Did I just get an at in Discord? Oh no, I did not. Oh wait, Valcon. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Okay. Cured scroll hamstring, just spend all my coins on that. But dude, barrel hoops. We need barrels. We're trying to make a nice base. As nice as we can make a base. You know, if you keep doing... listen. You keep talking shit on my storage, I'm gonna start putting stuff on the floor. I'm just gonna start putting everything on the floor like I'm doing in my modded. I believe in you making a great base. Let's see. Alright, guys. We've been empowered. You saw that build yesterday. Miss Couch Potato, there's 3 of those builds now. I need to show you those eventually. Whenever, like, maybe later today if you're around. But... or I could send you screenshots. I don't have them yet, but I could go get screenshots. I just vibed in the build hammer mode yesterday. I did do some stuff I do want to show you because I think it's I don't know, I have made some design choices that I don't know how I feel about. The goal was to kill Modder today. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'll be honest, guys. I'm looking at, like, how much iron I'm struggling to get. This might be harder than I thought. We're not even in the mountains yet. Not this stream, but lately. I haven't used Gizmo or Infinity Hammer yet. I haven't used Gizmo yet. I've been using Infinity Hammer to build with because it's really nice, but more than anything, it's nice because it allows you to clip things inside of other things, which, if you're trying to hide something, is really cool. Like that little thing where it says like you can't place the like when builds are overlapping, it says like you can't place it here or it's blocked. It doesn't do that when you have Infinity Hammer. And then when you load it back up in vanilla, it doesn't hurt it. I just use plant everything. I need to get that set up for the world I'm making right now. Just because I've been messing around. Do we have fire stuff? No. I mean, I had fun figuring out how to hide it in vanilla. Because we had to sit there and try. Yeah. That is... Trying to hide some of the stuff you guys hid in vanilla, I can imagine was a placement nightmare. Like I said, Infinity Hammer... You can't just place anything inside of anything, but it makes it a lot easier to clip stuff inside of other stuff. But there's also a lot of tools within, not the hammer, but the hoe in that mod that are like, I don't know, for like terrain modification and stuff is really, really nice. It makes it just a lot quicker. If you're gonna speed build, it might be the move. But I do want to check out Gizmo. Shit, dude. Hey guys, got anything in your chest? Not a thing. I gotta go that way. I can get stone from the chest, as we learned the other day. Screenshot. Guess we just like to be in pain, dude. I guess so. But also, you know, not everybody likes to vibe with mods. I get that. Not everybody likes to vibe with a bunch of mods either. Some people just, like you said, you use plant everything. Some people just want to vibe with plant everything. How did he go, like, unalert while I'm actively hitting him in the back with the spear? Nothing against them, I like all builds. Yeah, that's fair. But, like I said, using them personally. Some people don't like to use them personally. Which is fine. I got respect for the vanilla builds. How do I get back to where I was? I don't remember how I got in here. Is this the series with the Cult of the Slab? No, unfortunately that series got deleted because I died. So, we permadeathed, we died, that's it. There's an entire short on my channel about what happened to that world and how I lost it, if you want to check it out. But this is a different permadeath. Slab. Forgot we had those. I love when you guys remind me we have the slab emote. We love losing that. We love playing permadeath and losing to leeches, especially in a very hard where I'm halfway through the playthrough. And already past the swamp. Not allowed to die this time? I'm going to try not to. The other one was on very hard, which, you know, a little different. I don't know that I would have survived it if it wasn't, though. But my first time doing permadeath, I did it first try, so maybe we'll hit this one first try. guess we just keep going. I don't know. I feel really sad about the amount of iron we're getting. Like, very sad about the amount of iron we're getting. But it is what it is. Whatever we can get from this run, I mean, unless we're, like, really still under-geared, we're just going to take it to the mountains and send it. We'll make some okay food, so that way we're not struggling too hard, but... Once we have our Draugr, I'm chilling in the mountains. Draugr, Silver Sword, I'm chilling through Yagdalith, actually. As soon as we have an upgraded Silver Sword, I'm not worried until we get to the Mistlands, and even then, we do a lot of damage. I help you? Damn, bro. Got the movement tech figured out. Aww. This looks like a decent room. There's a spawner in here. You know, I'd be able to hear that if Linkin Park wasn't just like screaming in my ear right now. That's what happened. That's what part of my playlist decided it was gonna play, which is kind of a vibe, but also not quiet. And I kind of thought there might be 2 chests in here. I don't think there really can be, but that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Trying him to fall down here. That's what I want. There we go. One with a bow. There's 3 in here. Is there a spawner? Yeah, there is. As Elite stands up in the background. Chains. Draugr Elite Trophy. We'll actually keep that. Oh, we got a new map location added. Hold on. That's actually really good. First of all, those are both not that far from spawn. Second of all, those are both not that far from our base, which means we have more swamps available to us. That's nice. Nothing. Alright. Thank you for that, game. How come you don't fully mine the scrap piles? Well, right now I'm just trying to see, like, once I get it cleared and get all the enemies cleared, I might go back through and get some of them, but I do just try and grab iron from the chest most of the time, which... Maybe it's not fair for me to be complaining about not getting iron from these if that's what I'm doing, but... So if we're gonna take it, we might as well take it. Okay, that's all from this one. Okay, 120, 142 is not that bad. And then the other one was almost completely clear already. We'll go ahead and go back over to it. We'll go repair our pickaxe and come back over to it. But I think we're almost done with this swamp. Which we have 2 more marked on our map now via bone mass that are probably decent. I don't know that I need to go to more till plains though. God dang it. Alright. Well, let's cook up some food. I could just deal with that when I get back, but... Just curious is all. Figured you did it when you were rushing. Yeah, I just kind of do it all the time. I just, like, normally I pull all of it from chests, like, or most of it. But, especially when I see that the path isn't going anywhere, I'm like, I'll just leave it. Other than on our community server, because on our community server I needed, like, almost 600. So, that time I did that. But that was off stream, actually. That's for the video. Which, anybody who has not seen the community build stuff, it may become a video series on the channel. I think it will be, because I don't know how long it's going to last. So that's the best way to do it, but I think it'll be fun. I'm kind of vibing with the way that I want to do the community series videos, though. I kind of want to use it, one, to show our playthrough, but also to kind of encourage people to, like, find some friends in Valheim and play with if you don't have any. Because it's been, like I said, a lot of my friends, if you guys are newer here, a lot of my friends moved away this month. Like, almost all the friends that I could play video games with all moved away in, like, 1 month, or went to the military, or are unable to do it. And that is a big change. So most of the new friends I found have been through this and been through Valheim, and it's been sick. I feel like a lot of people could benefit from that. That sucks. I'm sorry. No, it's all right. They're all going off to do cool stuff. I'm proud of all of them, but it's like I said, it all happened in like a 3-week period. I'm like, hey, we got 2 leaving for the military, 1 moving away from his pharmaceutical stuff, and the other one's moving even further for college since he's done with his. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, boys, you're leaving me. But yeah, like I said, Valheim's been a sick way to catch up, grab some new friends to play with, especially through streaming. But that series especially has been like, that series and Seasonheim both have been a show of like, it's not too hard to find some friends on Valheim. Dang it, this path is empty too, dude. Give me somewhere else. This is the one that I already completely cleared. We got this path still. That one still goes somewhere. I agree, except for streaming, not for me. I'll leave that to the people who are good at it, for people like you. What do you mean it's supposed to last forever? Katie, that's true. Well, the build server can last as long as we need it to. If that's 5 years, that's fine. That's why it should be episodes, because I don't have a planned end date for it. Valheim has helped me a lot with friends. Yeah, same. It's been sick. This month, at least. The reason that streaming is my medium for it is because I cannot just reach out through people. I've only ever reached out to 2 people via, like, texting them that I didn't know from stream. And that's, or, like, messaging them. And that, I was scared as fuck for both of those. So, streaming's a little easier because I be vibing with people in chat for a little bit first. I can kind of meet them a little bit. Like, I knew Katie was going to be a vibe to have on the community's build server before I ever talked to her. She's the only person that I did not interview before the build server to talk to her before a stream. Because I was just like, nah, she's going to be fine. Also, I don't know if I'd call myself good at streaming. It's still pretty new. I can't keep saying it's new forever, but I got at least 1 more week of saying it's new to me. Oh, Jesus. That was good timing. I'm sorry, do the blobs only poison for 5 seconds? Is it not like 30? Am I losing my mind? Does that change with poison resist? Dude, get out of here. Of course there's a bow one. Why do all of you have bows? Iron Brooch coming in clutch there a little bit. Got a little scared for a second. Okay, I got scared. We got so many ideas. No, Katie, that's why it's got to be episodes. The things that aren't episodes are the things that I know when they're going to end. I don't know when the community build server is going to end. It could be a long time. I hope it's a long time. To show you all that everyone grows over time as a builder, I decided to show something that I stopped working on because I didn't like it. Older build of mine. One of the only videos I ever took. Hold on. I swear if this is some cracked ass build, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, it definitely is. It's definitely a crazy ass building. Yeah, it's definitely an absolutely wild build. That's still such a sick build. Now, building over the Elder Spawn, I vibe with that right now because that's where I'm built at. I'm built under the Elder Spawn, but close enough. Okay, let's get this stuff back to base. I gotta leave in 35 minutes, so let's see if we can get this back to base in that amount of time. Actually, hold on. It actually might depend. We might be able to stay a little bit longer because I don't think anybody that I know is streaming today, which means we may not be raiding anybody, which means I don't have to sit and chat with you guys, so I can maybe stream for a little bit longer. Normally if I raid, I try and sit and chat and hang out with you guys for a bit, but... I thought the Grosslin one was the builder of the Elder Spawn. I was like, I don't feel any better. Dude, I still don't feel any better after seeing the other one. Patches, the video one is still really fucking crazy. Bro, the flower patches, that's in Seasonheim. That's the portal hub in Seasonheim. It's fucking awesome. One of my character's gravestones is at the bottom of that because that's where I choose to lay. That and the Elder Maze, because why not? Alright, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. God damn it. Don't break my fucking cart. I know you're gonna target it, you little asshole. Oh! That's not good. Hold on. Let's take this guy with us to the Surtling spawner. God damn. You know, he really doesn't hit that hard, actually. I thought that was gonna hurt a lot more. Like, the combo is not that cool, but... we could maybe just fight him, actually. Hold on. Do we think I can parry him with a wooden shield? I bet I'm also gonna get staggered. It really depends on the attack, too. Holy shit, I can. Hey, you all are now the ones I've shared the most of my builds with. That's great. I'm glad you trust the community. This community's a vibe. Oh! Alright, let's be a little less stupid here. Let's just stop trying to parry this guy. Kill that grumpy root, I will. I'm gonna try. He's trying real hard to get rid of me though. Okay, that helps a ton actually. Okay, still can't parry that. If anybody in this community is mean to her about her builds, fuck you. And get out of my community. Best way to kill a bear, get on his back. Ride him with an axe. And then hit downwards. Or use fires. Yeah, well thank you for sharing them. Yeah, the builds are awesome. Keep sharing them whenever you want. Like I said, everybody better go look at them and tell her how good they are because they're fucking awesome. Let's go. Grumpy root, down. I guess we don't have to take him anywhere. I guess we can still just go back to the boat like I was planning to. We're kind of bad on time right now, but maybe we can get on the water fast enough to catch a serpent at night. My brother and bear. Oh, the twins are back in chat, guys. The twins are back in the Twitch chat. Patches and Mwe. Same person, if you guys were not here for that conversation the other day. They had to go outside of game to find something that was not something they shared. Oh no. No. Oh shit, that's a 2-star bow. Where'd he go? Oh, wait, hold on. He's not aggroed. Fuck. That's gonna hurt if it hits me. Adios, Draugr. I got all the tameable animals tamed up and on a farm. Where did I drop the card at? Back here? Yeah. Hold on. Where the fuck did the cart go? There it is. Whoever just messaged me on Discord, give me just a moment. Or if it's an @ that's fine. It also could be the Valcon chat. Hold on. It was. Okay. What's up, Cinerize? How you doing? Probably be here for about 40 more minutes. Cinerize, just so you know. Just got another Draugr Elite trophy. Got 2 of them. Oh, we are really close to back, though. I will need to go get rested, even if I'm sailing tonight. Also, we will talk about something while I am sailing back real quick. Okay. Like I said, I got something to say while I'm sailing back, but I'm going to get this stuff in the boat first. We do have a Discord thing to mention, though. While we're out, that is a, just want to make a rule clear, because it hasn't been, it's been followed mostly, but there's been a few people not really causing problems on Discord, but a few people have messaged me about a few people on Discord. So we're gonna cover it on the way back, just to make the rules clear. It's like I said, they might not be, and I may have to clarify the rules because they may not be that clear to begin with. But we're gonna do that, and then if we still have problems with anybody, then we'll deal with that later. But we ride or die for Miss Couch Potato. Yes, we do, Katie. We do ride or die for Miss Couch Potato. How goes the playthrough? Playthrough's going fucking great. Playthrough's going phenomenal, actually. Uh-oh, what'd I do this time? Not you, Thano. For once, Thano, not you. No, okay, I'll say this while I go back and get my rested real quick. I'm not gonna make it a big thing, because I don't need it a big thing. There have been holy shit, I forgot we were having a whole time back at base with that. I forgot that was going on back here. Okay, so a few people have messaged me about Discord, I think it's about 3 or 4 different people that are messaging people in their DMs, which is totally, I mean, ask someone before you message them in their DMs, or make sure you know them, because like I said, we got kids on the server we got to protect. Don't just go messaging random people that you don't know on the server. But also, if you're going to, I've had a few people that kind of look like they're spamming, so if you feel like it could be you, if you feel like you might be messaging people a little too much, a little too hard, just slow it down a little. And like I said, maybe not everybody wants to be added just randomly from the Discord. I've gotten a few messages about like 4 different people doing it. If you think it might be you, you can message me and ask, or you can just dial it back a bit. But other than that, like I said, we haven't really had any problems with the Discord, which I'm like really happy about. Like, Thanos so happy it's not him for once. You guys remember when I said I wasn't gonna sleep so I could pick up serpent meat on the way back? Then I didn't do that. Okay, we need to clear this before we come back, because otherwise we're gonna roll up right on this happening. What a way to handle this, brother. W Abyss. Yeah, I don't want to call anybody out, and I also don't even want to message them and make them feel bad. I just want to say, if you think it's you, just chill out. And if it keeps happening, then I'll come talk to you. If it continues, send the bears. Yeah, I'll send patches. But yeah, nobody's necessarily causing any problems. They're just gotten a few messages. All right. But with that handled. Where the I keep putting my... Oh, they're in the boat. I'm like, I keep putting my roots somewhere, and I don't know where. Alright. Let's pick up that portal. Let's go back. They're cubs right now. So you guys are having babies. Patches and Ware are having babies, guys. They have cubs. We found some Ursahas. Oh, Thano, you're about to have your fucking mind blown by that answer. I'm gonna let her answer it. I'm just letting you know you're about to have your mind blown by it. Unless she's out doing something, in which case I will let you know. But it's a lot of hours. Hey, could we not do this? Boy's gonna land on my boat. I already know what's gonna happen. Get away from my boat. Okay, well, we've got a chorus portal. Oh, yeah, we need to back it. Hold on. We need to go put a Bog Witch portal as well. Is the chorus one close enough? No, because it's cross planes. Is the chorus one's close enough for now. Well, we might come back with another one eventually. I don't have more portal stuff right now, so. Go for a swim with those? No. I mean, she did spend 36 hours alone watching a server, so like, dude, yeah, she's got a lot of time, and she's got a lot of dedication to the Valheim, and to the builds, and to the community, which is sick. Since I think she may be out doing something, I don't know the exact number. I think she's at like 4,600 is what she said. Don't quote me on it, and like I said, I'm sure she'd love to answer it when she gets back, but she's I think it's like 4,600 hours. And managing Seasonheim has probably helping manage Seasonheim has probably added at least 1 to that 46. But yeah, a lot of time. Hold on, we got more swamp out here. Dude, me streaming has put a lot of time on my hours too, Patches. I'm catching up to you, man. I don't know if I actually am, but I'm getting up there. I wonder her builds are 10x the quality of mine. Her hours are 10x, yeah, but dude, I feel like for me, like I hit a plateau at building really early into playing. I feel like you gotta really put effort in to keep growing at that amount of hours. You have 20 more hours than me this week. Yeah, I'm gaining on you. It's a little bit at a time, but I'm gaining on you, Patches. I forgot you could see my stuff on Steam. Oh, 2 weeks. Alright. Well, 10 hours a week is... What are you at total, Patches? I'm sitting at like 2250. 2254 before today's play session. 2600? Okay. So, next year I'll be caught up with you. In about 40 weeks, we'll be caught up with you. Then again, though, you have summertime, and then you have more time, and then you lengthen the gap a little bit. What's up, Pangea? Welcome in. I know you're normally over on the... I think you're normally over on the YouTube, and I think you're in the Discord. It may be someone else similar name, but if it's not, welcome to the Twitch side. Much appreciated. Is Finewood Bow the best you can get? No, definitely not. You can get Hunters, you can get Draugr you can get Spine Snap, and you can get Ash Fang. You can get a lot above it. I'll just go sit in a corner with my 254 hours. Yeah, but I have like half of that. 133 is just me sitting in a farm letting my animals. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, part of mine is like that, but, you know, not a lot. You are playing the game for most of mine? Yeah, for most of it. There's still some, though. There's a good amount of harder settings where I'm waiting for crops to grow, and 500 days in hardcore where I'm waiting for crops to grow and waiting for stuff to happen. Mad Dog just followed. We hit our follower. Did we just hit 100? Let's go. You've been watching my YouTube, so stoked to find you live. Yeah, man, we are live every day right now. And we just kind of started a few weeks ago, so it's kind of new. But dude, yeah, number 100. Fuck yeah, that's sick. Big W on Twitch. That is amazing. That is sick. Much appreciation, Matt Dog. I have more hours, but I have more tangible experience. Yeah. I feel like, actually, Patches, I feel like we're about the same amount of tangible experience. I feel like we're pretty... I feel like me and you running through the forest, I feel like we do very similar things. Well done, sir. Thank you very much, friend. You were the help to that. Like I said, welcome in. We are live every day. Here in about 30 minutes, we're gonna take like an hour or two break, but I'll be back again later today. So, and if you ever miss streams, there'll be VODs on YouTube, and there will be videos posted of edited versions of the streams, like I would at any other recording session. Man, that's some free finewood out there. We may have to grab that. Unless that's a Plains Island, which it might be. Dude, these Plains Islands right here are going to be our farms. They have to be our farms. Well, Twitch will automatically set us a new follower goal when I get out of here, but when I get out of here for the day. So we'll have a new one later, but 100's a big milestone on Twitch, especially for like This is towards the end of the 3rd week of streaming. This is pretty solid. I need an island in the Mistlands that has growable soil. Dude, I hate that the Mistlands is so hard to find growable soil. And good luck finding an island with one, because it's a pain. Hey, sir, you got pulled to Seasonheim. All good. They were asking how many hours you had, and I guessed 4,600. And then we hit 100 followers. So, yeah. Yeah, Thano, you know. Dude, finding a Mistlands island is rough. It is bad. Is it worth upgrading any bronze tools or weapons before iron? I would upgrade maybe your axe. I would not. I would say that keeping a bronze axe is more likely than making an iron axe. And I would upgrade your finewood bow. Other than that, yeah. Let me check Steam real quick. Heck yeah. Yeah, I knew you'd probably be in and out, Miss Couch Potato. I appreciate you, actually. I just appreciate you hanging out when you can. It's sick. It's awesome. Sailed for 3 hours just trying to find somewhere on shore I could grow. Still didn't. Dude, I know, Thano. Like, trust me, my hardest settings world, I spent so long. Now, I eventually found one that was kind of sketchy, but kind of shore. And then I got really lucky with my Ashlands base. Has one right outside of it, which is... I didn't know till after I built the base, but it's really nice. Yeah, the durability is the biggest thing with the axes. The iron axe does last a long time, though. Katie's right. Shit, I never went up and dealt with the Draugrs. They're going to be outside my base when I land. I just realized that. We may teleport up there and deal with them from the platform. 4,328. Okay, I was a little off. March 15th was your 3rd anniversary of playing. Damn! You put that much time in 3 years? Dude, I've been playing for like... I've been playing for like 5 or something like that. That's nuts. That's crazy. That's awesome, but that is insane. That's a lot of time. Shit. Okay. Let's go deal with the Draugrs because they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a big problem. We're going to teleport back to base, which is right up the hill, and go deal with them from over there. 328 since March 15th, so 328 in a month? 328 hours in a month? What are we looking like a week there? Hold on. In 1 month you've gotten more than I have total. Thano, poor Thano. Oh my god. I mean, we're talking 82 hours a week. That's more than most people work. That's more than like 90% of people work, even if they're doing overtime. That's nuts. Again, though, it shows. Man, I really love the Mistlands, though. I know how that's controversial. No, Katie, I get it. I just don't like the enemies in the Mistlands. The actual Mistlands is beautiful. Which is why Emma told me she was trying to give me some credit, even though I said I didn't care. Yeah, no, that's... like I said, I think she did a great job giving you credit, and I'm happy that she made it a point to give you credit, because that's a lot of time spent on something. And also still fuck the dude who decided to... Dude or not dude, who decided to be a problem about that. 2-star Seeker Soldiers haunt me. He was amazing for doing that? Yeah. She did a great job of that. But also, you deserved it. Wow, hello, guys. We hop down there with them? We go hang out with the boys? I think we go hang out with the boys. Hold on, let's kill that one. I get that a lot from people when I share my builds, which is why I don't, unless my friends won't stop bothering me. Well, this community is now your friends, and like I said, if people decide to be a problem about that here. They're just not part of the community, and that's fine. We can get rid of them. That goes for anybody's builds. If we got a new person posting builds and someone shits on it, fuck you. You're gone. Like, we're not doing that. People are trying to show off their stuff. You're going to be supportive or you're not going to be here. You're going to say something nice or you're not going to say shit. That's what's going to happen. But she added the names of all the builders. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't see Thanos' question. I should give credit. I haven't been keeping up. Yeah. She did add the name of all the builders, and she, Miss Couch Potato's name was on the main flyer as well, because Miss Couch Potato spent, obviously, a ton of time on it, which was cool. Miss Couch Potato, Katie asked, what are your plans after Valcon is over? More builds, I imagine. That's what Katie has asked from YouTube. Moya, I have 2,700 hours, been playing since release almost. Most of these hours in the past 2 years. Yeah, I've definitely, last year I had 800 hours in Valheim, so I've played, like 1,800 hours of Valheim in the past year, which is a lot of time. It's a lot of time, especially when everything must get edited and revoiced over. Okay, that's done. Let's get our iron back up and smelt it before I gotta leave. Did you guys ever decide how far north we can go on the build server? I will make a line, Thano. When you get on, I'll make a little line. I'll share it on the cartography table. But if you get to the point where you can see icebergs in the water, you're way too fucking far. Like, you need to come back down. And you've probably already ruined a small portion of the deep north. So, try not to do that. But, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, like, just try and stay out of it. And also, I know you're trying to hide your base. But seriously, we could help you find a badass mountain that you can just take over and claim as yours. I just want to know how much of a buffer there can be. What I would say is, like, you know how you can see mountains in the distance? Like, if you're starting to see deep north mountains in the distance, that you're probably a little too far, but I would say you're not too far gone yet. I would just, at that point, that's when you come back. That's when you should scoot back a little bit and then be there. If you're seeing deep north mountains, you're too far. But like I said, you'll also see the icebergs in the water and stuff, and that's where you're starting to load it in. But to be quite honest, I have no idea what the actual, like, perfect range to stay away from it is. All I can do is guess with you. And we can hope it doesn't ruin it. And if it does ruin it, we do another world. Wouldn't even push it that far. Yeah, no. I think you'll be perfectly fine. I think you'll be good at keeping your distance from it. But you can always find mountains to the south and stuff as well. You can always find mountains in other directions. Okay, where... Dude, I had nails. Oh my god, they're in the barrel. Okay. Alright. On back. I need the cart badly. As far as finding a mountain, if people want to help, that would be dope. But once I move there, I need people to stay away for a while because I don't want them seeing it till it's done. That's fair. We actually have a few portals on mountains that are fairly far south, and Mr. Pink found a couple mountains. So, he may be able to recommend you a mountain. Oh shit. At the same time, I don't really care that much. Someone pops over, I'm not gonna get mad about it or anything. Yeah, that's the right way to go about it. But if you wanna keep a little hidden base, I get it. I don't think anybody's gonna come purposely poking around, but just for the lore of the server, we need the hidden mountain man that runs away. Just think it would be cool if people wait to see till it's done. Yeah, that's what I vibe with. We need the mountain man that ran away. I agree. The hunt for the hidden mountain man, I'm here for it. Yeah, that's what the community server is about to turn into. Thanos about to dip from his little house with a wolf cape and never come back. And we'll find him in the mountains one day. We might just recommend you some mountains, and then you can choose one. Yeah. I don't think we've found any absolutely ridiculous ones yet. Because I know on a few of my worlds, I've found some that are like through the clouds, like into the sky. Like the one that I built the tower on. If we find one like that, and that's what you want, then take it. But also, if you want more of a flat one to build on top of for like a castle vibe, then I will take the pointy-ass one and make it into a portal hub or something with some people. Guys, my cart is too heavy. Someone come harpoon me. Drag me while I got the cart. On my forever world, I have one like that I'll be building on. Yeah, dude, that's sick. I feel like I'm gonna build a really big tower on that the modded base. I just don't exactly know how yet, dude. I'm really trying to get up this hill. If you could just not for just like 2 seconds, that would be the sickest thing in the entire world. Would you push actually? Hold on, come here, push. Yeah, like that. No, you grab the side and you push. You're trying. I appreciate the try. Okay. All right. Let's grab 20 of this and take it down there to smelt for now. Is Thanos the Grinch? And he just asked if Thanos the Grinch. I really think so. Tall but flat mountain? Alright, we got you. Actually, Thanos, the one I got silver from is a tall but flat mountain, but... Modded base is perfect, but a replica of Earth from Lord of the Rings. I'll have to look it up. Gives me an idea. Above the clouds portal hub and a huge library with tons of books for people to write on. There you go, Miss Couch Potato. Yes. A liminal space library. A Valheim liminal space library up above the clouds. One person in this entire chat might understand why I find that funny, and nobody else will. Like why I specifically call it that, but that's maybe a conversation with a few of you for another day. Balcony so we can jump off and collect graves? Yes. You can always slash die as well. But also, the balcony adds some lore to the deaths. Any idea how long the community server will be going on tomorrow? I think, I mean, normally it's just as long as people are on. I think we'll go for, if everybody's on, we'll go for 4 to 6. I'm done with season time as far as, like, finishing the puzzles, so this weekend will be open to community server. But if nobody's on, or later in the day, I am going to play Grounded's new update. I am going to play Star Rupture's new update on stream. Because I know you guys love Valheim. I love Valheim too. I don't want to get locked into just making content for Valheim. Like I said, I've lost a channel to that. It sucks. So we're going to do all survival games. But streaming, Valheim is the vibe for streaming a lot of the time. But we are going to mess around with some other games this weekend as well. Just wanted to know how long I have to find a mountain. Yeah, like I said, we got silver from one that's pretty big and pretty flat. It's pretty close to... No, it's actually not that close to base now that I think about it, but yeah. What other games? I'm so curious. We're going to do Grounded 2 and Star Rupture this weekend. Because Grounded 2 got an update, and Star Rupture got an update, so we'll go do both of those. But I would do almost any survival game. Everyone's playing Windrose at the moment. I do have Windrose too. I did get it. I have Icarus as well, dude. I have a bunch of games. I also have Enshrouded, which I should play, but I just don't like it. I just would rather play Valheim. But yeah, there's a lot of good shit out here. It's a good time to be a survival games creator. I gotta find the time to do it. But you know, we're doing pretty good right now on time, so maybe we'll get to some of that stuff. I thought it just said I had 20 something. Oh, okay. What is this, burnt out of Valheim? I don't know this. No. Not burnt out of Valheim. Want to spend more time on I don't want to get burnt having a channel that's only Valheim. Because I've lost a channel because it's been too exclusive before to his type of content. Which sucks ass to lose a channel to that. So, I got to be careful of that. Am I winning, son? I am, Niken. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Windrose and Enshrouded with pirates. Nice. Sometimes playing Enshrouded and 7 Days to Die. Holy shit, I do enjoy me some 7 Days to Die, Miss Couch Potato. That's a vibe as well. I'm sure you built some crazy shit there too. Come on. Come on. We need stairs. Oh, fuck off. Oh, shit. Oh, not while there's a bridge across, dude! That's not the right portal either. Nope, I don't do anything super cool on there. Fair enough. Me and my friend got to the point, we did a small series where we got to the point of like having a helicopter and stuff and flying around on 7 Days to Die. Very fun. Very fun game. I just don't know that there's enough in it to like do what I do with Valheim. I mean, there is some challenges and stuff I could do, but a lot of the POIs get kind of repetitive and stuff, and it's a little hard to find new stuff in it. I mean, since we already really fucked that and made a bridge over to our base at that time, we might as well sit down here and be careful for a second. Yeah, fuck that cart. I hear them messing up that cart, I guess. Alright, yeah, fuck that cart, guys. No. Why would I need that? It's not just full of my iron or anything that you're gonna knock into the pit of doom and despair. You the giant castle on Enshrouded in the build channel. What's up, Girden? The games I play have... The games that I build on have Valheim and Terraria, that's fair. We need more tar on the build server. Katie, we can... I got tar marked out. We'll go get it. We'll go get it first thing tomorrow morning if that's what we need. I started to dip into building more on Enshrouded. It's a lot, I don't know. Some people absolutely love it. Some people absolutely hate it. I think it makes, I don't know, a lot of the buildings like mesh together really well in a really cool building system, but also there's some stuff that gets rid of some possibilities for creativity, which also kind of sucks. But I don't think you'd hate it. Like I said, some people have told me that they absolutely hate it, but some people have told me it's the best building system they've ever used, so I don't know. I found the building system pretty fun, but it is pretty quick. My cart's still there. No! Ah, you. That was with my fists. I didn't even have my mace out. Well, my cart's not coming out of there, guys. Like that just sucks. Ark made me so angry building. Ark is just not made for building like that. Ark is made for PvP bullshit building. But yeah, I don't know why, but the game feels shallow and lacks a bit of depth. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I rage quit and took a nap. Yeah, Ark is what I have hours into the most, which I think we talked about that. But, I think we talked about that, like, one of the first days on Valheim. I have a ton of hours into Ark, but it's more on the tames and, like, world side of it than, like, a building side. Also, I don't care how many NPCs or quests are in Enshrouded. I like how Valheim drops in the world and says, there's some bosses, like, I don't know, have fun, dude. Yeah, I don't really like that Enshrouded. There's not really, like, bosses. It's kind of just, like, super linear, like, same over progression. And, like, it just kind of slowly just changes. Like, I don't know. It just kind of slowly puts you in next biome. Valheim throws you into the next biome and it's like, all right, figure it out. Have fun. But again, people like both. I get why people like both. They're both pretty fucking good games. Both pretty cool games. I get it. Actually, we're not... There's no even reason to do that. Hold on. There's no reason to even carry the 5 because they're going to throw from different distances down the hole. Enjoy that. As long as I don't build on Arc, I like it. That's fair. Arc's got... Arc's S plus building makes Arc building a lot more tolerable. I feel like you can't really play it without that. Taming a giant slab of foundations with everything and then surrounding it with gates in Arc is peak, yeah. Or building, yeah. I like that. I love that the only help I get is some bird in Valheim, yeah. At some point, his brother comes, gives sick lore drops. Battle's explanation of Munin and Hugin is hilarious. Patches is the best. Oh shit. Not in the right position. Bro, you guys are lighting up the chat right now, which is totally fine. I'm here for it. I gotta carry this iron inside before I have to leave. And then I will scroll back up and look. If I don't respond for a second, I apologize. Drop. Here. Down. Okay. Even worse, I fell down with it. Man, that really messed with me, dude. That looked like a barrel behind. I'm like, who the hell hit a barrel in my base? Season time has given me no trust for my Valheim worlds, even if I'm the only one in them. Miss Couch Potato gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Couch Potato. Huge W. Damn, that's fucking awesome. W Miss Couch Potato. No problem. I will, there's a thing that happens in one of my series for that. I will talk to you about it later. I'll message you about it. We gotta talk about your hardest setting sign. But yeah, that's fucking awesome. Thank you so much. We got more people. Now we got more subs, dude. That's sick. That chat was moving fast for a second, and then it stopped, and I was like, "Oh, what happened?" And I looked over, and I was like, "Damn!" That's great. Like I said, very much appreciated. You're only 2 from 100 followers. I think we hit 100 followers, unless 2 people unfollowed when that happened, which would make me sad. But that's okay. Twitch, yeah, Twitch needs refreshed. Okay, I think it'll refresh after stream. We did hit 100 today, though, which is good. That happened while you were getting pulled into Seasonheim. I'll see if I can send some people your way. Thank you. I will, like I said, be off streams shortly, but I'll be back later today. So if you do send people my way for watching the stream, it will be more later. Oh, Nikip87 followed me on Twitch. Thank you very much. You deserve it. Thank you. Not that I know a lot of people. I don't know, Miss Couch Potato, you strike me as the person that's got some connections, some very hidden connections. I feel like you've got some connections. I'm not saying you got to use them for me. I'm just saying I feel like you've got some sneaky little connections. I mean, actually, no. I know you got sneaky little connections. Miss Couch Potato. I think all this love has pushed me to start this summer even more, dog. Yeah, dude. The Valheim community is the best. Especially this part of it. This part of it's been great. Twitch be popping today. What's up, Mr. Pink? Twitch is absolutely popping today. Hold on. Yeah, Twitch is vibing. But yeah, that's sick. Okay. We have all of that placed. I will be back in probably like an hour or two. Mr. Pink, I feel so bad for you because we're just about to leave. Oh, you got back from your trip. I forgot you were on a trip. I hope your trip was well. I'll sit with you guys here for a few minutes. But yeah. There's a niche for Valheim Twitch, especially if you're consistent. Yeah, definitely. Even a bigger one for survival stuff. That's why. We'll dip into other stuff this weekend. Mr. Pink has arrived. Like I said, once more, thank you so much, Miss Couch Potato. We hit 100 followers today. We got some subs. We got a bunch of people hanging out on Twitch. We got a bunch of people hanging out on YouTube. And like I said, I'll take a break here in a few minutes. And well, I can pop off. I'm gonna hang out for a minute. I got 2 minutes before I gotta leave. But not like I'm gonna do anything in that time, but I'll hang out with you guys for 2 minutes. But yeah, it's been good. So like I said, I'll be back probably, what time is it now? Give me an hour and a half, I'll be back. Probably 1:15 my time, I'll be back. And it may be earlier than that. I'll schedule the stream for then, but it may be earlier than that. So yeah. Yeah, I see it now, 101 followers. Let's go. Let's go. VIP Miss Couch Potato hanging out. and that emote, which is probably my favorite one from Emma's channel. That's from Emma's stuff, right? I'm like 99.9% sure that it is. There's no way that's just a regular Twitch emote. That's her thing. But that's got to be my favorite one. Yeah. Happy Abyss. Happy Abyss in the chat. That one too. That one's great. Dude, those are so funny. I love the potato. Love the vibe potato. What you gonna do with all that junk, LOL? What junk? The junk that's just on the ground that I'm throwing? I don't know yet. We'll do it with, I don't know, we're building. We gotta build the storage area still. We're building a compact base because Max Raids is kicking my ass a little bit. Use it to build, I don't know. Oh, she's got the twerk emote. Oh, what you gonna do with all that junk? I got you, I got you. That's what you were asking for. The potato. What's the potato gonna do with all the junk? That is a great emote. We need, well, we talked about animated emotes today, but I was kinda, I said, oh, you know, Katie could draw it, and then we could find someone to animate it. Unless Katie knows how to animate, because that would be insane and on brand, and then Katie drops in chat, oh yeah, I know how to animate. Of course she does. Because she knows all the artwork stuff. So, maybe in the future we will have our own animated little own animated ones. Well, of course, exactly. That's what I said, man. I'm like, of course she does. She's got the skills. But yeah. We need a troll doing that? Oh my god, Thedo. Got to have a strong foundation. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out. I'll be back in like an hour and a half. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you very much, Mr. Couch Potato, for the subs, as well as hanging out on your very busy day. Alright, see you guys later.